let me discuss to you the nature of services. What is the nature of services? These are the learning objectives in nature of service. First, describe a serving using the 4 dimensions of the service package. Number 2, understanding the major implication of the distinctive characteristic of a service operation. And last, understanding the types of nature. These are the learning objectives in nature of service. Let's proceed the meaning of service. What is service? A service is an activity which has some elements of intangibility associated with it, which involves some interaction with a customer or with property in their possession, does not result in transfer of ownership. Other meaning, service is a marketing on the whole, can be divided into goods marketing and service marketing. Although, according to Philip Kotler, beside goods and services, a marketer also market aids on other entities like events, experiences, persons, places, properties, organization, information, and ideas. Yet, it is a generic club together and is widely known as goods and services. In marketing services, marketing essentially deals with the product which are intangible in nature. Services are created through a direct interaction between the service provider and the customers. And the service package. We have 4 service package. We have supporting facility, facilitating goods, explicit services, and implicit services. First, supporting facility. The physical resources that must be in place before a service can be sold. Example are golf course, sky lift, hospital, and airplane. Facilitating goods. The material purchased or consumed by the buyer or items provided by the customers. Example are food items, auto parts, legal documents, and golf clubs. Next is explicit services. Benefits readily observable by the senses, the essential of intrinsic features. Example are quality of meal, attitude of the waiter, on-time departure. Last, implicit services. Psychological benefits or intrinsic features with the consumer may sense only vaguely. Example are privacy of loans office, security of well-lighted parking lot.
Caro, and I'm going to discuss the characteristics of a service. The first one is intangibility. A service is not a physical product that you can touch or see. A service can be experienced by the buyer or the receiver. Also, you cannot judge the quality of service before consumption. For example, you hired the lawyer for a service. A lawyer's client cannot anticipate the outcome of the case before the lawyer's work is presented to the court. Second one is inconsistency. There is no perfect standardization of services. Even the service provider remains the same, the quality of the service may differ from time to time. For example, because of your feedback, the service this week is more excellent compared to the service last month. Third one is inseparability. The service and the service provider cannot be separated. Unlike with goods or products, the manufacturing and the consumption of services cannot be separated by storage. For example, a barber is part of the haircut service that he delivers to his customer. Lastly, storage. The product and the consumption of services are not inseparable because storage of services is not possible. Being an intangible transaction, there can never be an inventory of services. That's all. Thank you.
Types of service. There are 3 classification of types of services. the business, the personal, and the social service. The first type of service is the business service. So business service, it describes work that support a business but doesn't produce tangible commodity. So yung examples niya is yung banking, insurance, and warehouse. So a business service, it aligns the goals, assets in facilitating the ability of a company to be more profitable. Next is personal services. So personal services, from the word personal, it is according to the individualistic needs of an individual. So it is a service that is personalized to the customer. So example, yung sa hotel accommodation or yung healthcare services. So, lahat naman dito sa personal services, it fulfills personal needs of the customers. So, next is yung social services. So, sa social services, essential public service provided by the government and non-profit organizations. So, yung obligation ng mga social service workers is to safeguard and promote the welfare of the community. So, hindi siya pang sariling benefit. It is for the community. So, example nito is yung education, yung mga public schools, and yung mga fire service sa mga barangay. Yun po. Yun lang. Thank you.